Well, hey there, my fairies. It's Jessie, your Fire Fae with firefaetarot. Like, share, subscribe, hit that bell down below for me. Thanks for tuning in. It's been a minute. Thanks for coming back. If not, thanks for joining me. Cross watchers, Tauruses, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, love, whatever you're here for. Just take it how it resonates and see what's going on. Hopefully everybody's doing well during the pandemic. It is going to be a reading for March 2020. We'll see what's going on. Everything will be in the box down below. Maybe you're dealing with a Leo. Here's the Strength card, Major Arcana. Somebody's, starting to build up their strength, build up their perseverance, build up their confidence again. See what's going on, Taurus. Very, very admirable trait. Maybe you've been down and out in this pandemic and you're finally getting back to work or something, because Tauruses are about their money. They're not making money. They're not happy. All right. Let's see. Yep, about done there. We'll cut it, we'll get into it, and we'll see what's going on with Tauruses for March 2020. Top and below. At the top, we got the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so not always a bad thing. There's maybe no communication going on. Oh, look at that. The Strength came out again. Maybe that's a good thing, because no communication with somebody is maybe you cut off communication because that's what was good. Or maybe the fact that there's no communication coming in and somebody getting stronger because of that. Okay, so let me move some stuffs around here. I seem to never have enough room. All right. We're going to pull it. We got the Eight of Swords. So in the internal, external, immediate energy around you, Taurus, could be you, could be somebody you're dealing with. That's why you're getting the energy that you're dealing with. Sorry about that, guys. I know I just started. Eight of Swords, crossing it is going to be the Lovers. Beautiful. Gemini could possibly be soulmate energy here. Let's pull the reading. What's crowning the situation here is the Five of Pentacles, but in the reverse. So maybe there is some lost, some heartache, some devastation. Maybe there was a loss of a job. Back in the past foundations is the Moon in the reverse. Could have been dealing with the water sign here. Could have been dealing with Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But this is something that maybe came to light. And it wasn't something that was intended to come to light. It just kind of happened to come to light. It wasn't meant to be a secret, but maybe somebody was living kind of like a double lifestyle, and there was some fantasy land going on over here. In the recent past energy, ooh, you've got the Nine of Wands, the wounded soldier here. But this is the one given that one last stand. You know what I mean? That's that Nine of Wands. They got that one last fight in them right there. Okay. So, future energy coming in. This is the 10-card Celtic Cross. We got the Nine of Cups. Okay, so abundance, having some fun, having some good spirits here. But you could be drinking a lot as well. You could have a lot of options, a lot of cups to dip into. That's not a bad thing, but because there's that strength coming in, because there's a lack of communication or a lack of understanding or a perspective or a new idea that maybe somebody thought was going to come in, or maybe Taurus, you thought this was going to happen or come in. Sorry, my Italian is kicking through. I speak with my hands. I am so bad about that, guys. The bottom of the wand. Ooh, very nice. Two of Cups. Soulmate, twin flame, loving connection, loving. You see that food? You see that dinner set for two? You see those zombie hands and that human hand getting it on? That is the energy that is going on right now. Very nice. You see it. They see it. So somebody may not be getting the communication they thought they were going to get, because it's going to somebody else. What we didn't see coming in is, ooh, the very moody, very handsome, very charismatic, very playerish Knight of Cups. That could be this Moon water sign here. Again, this is since it's a cup, it's your emotional essence, if you will, your emotional feelings, thoughts, processes when it comes to certain ideologies, if you will, in regards to how certain situations are going to go. The Knight of Cups is that gentleman that knows how to kind of talk you into what you didn't really expect yourself to be talked into, and that kind of came out of left field. Hopes and fears. Ooh, Ten of Swords, that somebody is done. Somebody is over being stabbed in the back. It is a dead situation. They are done beating it with the horse, or somebody is scared that it is over. 10 Yes. Ooh, very nice. Emperor, Taurus, showing up in your own reading, or you're dealing with an Aries. Because if not, Taurus, this could very well be you as well. The masculine energies between Taurus and Aries are very similar in their characteristics. So it's not a big far-fetched idea to say this is very well you showing up in your own reading as the Emperor in your power, because you see what's going on. As a Taurus, you're very complex in your thought processes, even though sometimes you come out as somebody who's not maybe very well articulate with their words. You know what you want, you know how to go after it, and you know how to get it, and you're articulate with the individual or the situation that you need to be articulate with to obtain what you're wanting, Taurus. But when it comes to sometimes matters of the heart or other certain situations, you may not be as strong. I know, I'm sorry guys, don't take it personal. Don't shoot the messenger. This is just how the messages are coming through. But it's a very lovely reading because somebody here, again, 5 of Cups, but in the upright, there's that energy of here, if there was some past hurt that's still being cleaned up and being resolved, but that's kind of a good thing because somebody's not jumping into something. They may be being a bit of a player, which... try not to, don't be a heartbreaker, because this is a heartbreaker right there. You know what I mean? So, I'm going to shuffle these cards as I go through the energy here. So, again, the 8 of Swords, the energy directly in front of us is that heartbreak, the anxiety, not understanding kind of what's going on, that self-victimization, the entrapment here, because you see this person here is locked up in the ribs, okay? One of the things I love about this zombie tarot deck, let me see here if I can find, I got the booklet way over here. You see, the zombie tarot deck, if you don't have it, get it, love it, live it. You know what I mean? You need it as a great addition to anybody's collection. The energy with the 8 of Swords is that entrapment. Somebody's playing the victim card here. Like, oh, woe is me. And it's because of a love situation. It feels like here somebody was not chosen. Does that make sense? Because here with the Lovers coming out, a lot of people associate it with, twin flames, soulmate connections. Now be careful with how you want to pick up that energy, because I take soul flames, soulmate, twin flame, connections can be very double-edged sword, because it's either good or bad. Don't normally have everything is always, it's always so great, it's so lovey, la 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 la. That's not life. That's not how everything works, because there's always duality here, because somebody could just be battling their inner duality in this card, their masculine and feminine energy. Okay? Because we have the 5 of Hazards in the reverse up here crowning the situation. That energy is where somebody is getting over the loss of losing the financial money, losing a home, losing a job, losing a car. The pandemic has hit a lot of people very financially hard. Look at the poor people in Texas. Prayers to Texas right now. If you're watching from there, God bless. Thank you. So the energy either which way is somebody is losing out and they're getting over the loss of what they felt. Now somebody is still feeling that loss because maybe in the beginning they didn't see it like that. They didn't feel it as such of a loss. You know how some things don't really take effect until a few weeks later when they're like, oh my God, they're really gone, So that's where the energy with this moon in the reverse is coming in. Again, you could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here with the water sign. Very well could be a Pisces with that moon energy. But there's a lot of confusion. There's been a lot of misunderstandings. There's been a lot of fear in a situation due to the simple nature of the unclarity of the unclear messages that have been brought across by this Knight of Cups energy here, okay? Because that's what we didn't see coming in. Whatever this water sign is, there was a lot of self-servingness, I feel here, okay? So what happened is then the walls went up. The defenses went up, because guess what? Hurt people, and when you hurt people, the walls are up, and you gotta shimmy and shingle and shaft and work your way up those walls so much that guess what? You'll never be able to have anybody ever break those barriers again. But alas, here comes the 9 of Wands as well. It's that one last fight, that one last give. I don't know. I might have it in me to just hold out a little bit longer. Maybe I'm going to get that last one. Just maybe. Because you're getting that information coming in. Because the Two of Cups energy down here at the bottom of the wand, where you're currently viewing and feeling and maybe seeing the situation, or the elements are coming into play with this situation, is that there's a partnership coming in. There's a union. There's a connection. Could be within yourself. Could be within you and another individual. Could be with you in a job, due to the fact that the hazards is up in reverse, because that's Pentacles, and Pentacles does deal with your financial well-being, and also the physical material world in regards to the actual suit itself when you're dealing with Pentacles. Because again, like I said, what we didn't see, Mr. Player here, the Knight of Cups, you know, that's that idealistic romanticness of you get when you first meet somebody, the butterflies in the stomach, you're running for everything, you're always texting back, you're wanting to spend every minute with each other, and then sometimes too much becomes too much. You know what I mean? And then sometimes it's not too much. It's just enough. And what somebody's hoping and fearing is either A, they're hoping that this failure or this collapse or this defeat in this relationship, or possibly losing out, doesn't last very long and they bounce back, because somebody's bouncing back here very positively. And then, or they're hoping something fails, because somebody wants to come in during the failure. As you understand, misery loves company, and somebody wants to be able to weasel their way back in. That's why somebody's staying strong, because there's something that's not being communicated. You know what I mean? There's still a lot of confusion. It's been a lot of brutal communication, not very nice, meaning, I guess, very chaotic communication. It's up and down. You know, like one moment they're happy, one moment they're mean, they're being, you know, they're attacking you, they're not. It's just a lot of back and forth. And at the end of the day, Taurus or cross watcher, this Aries energy comes out, or you could be very well dealing with an Aries or even a Scorpio, that guess what? You're it's done. I've got my axe, I've got my shotgun, I've got what I care about with me. This door is closed off, and you're not getting through this door, or nothing's coming through it unless I absolutely allow it. Why? Because Aries is an emperor. The emperor is the emperor of the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Think of Genghis Khan. He was an emperor of his nation, if you will. Who was the other one? Oh, God, the Persians. Wasn't that Napoleon? The Persians. Okay. Don't call me on history. Don't get mad at me. Okay. So we're going to clarify, because I got my good old right away here. Nope. Clarify. So it seems like there's been a lot of healing, a lot of resolution. Maybe not so much as healing as just kind of working through it and understanding and realizing that you can't change and you can't force other people to want the same things you want. Okay? Or somebody is also, again, could be taking this straight, you know, internal by yourself. You're not dealing with anybody. This is all about you. This is about getting yourself back on point. You're back on your throne. You're back in your power. You're focusing on what you need to make sure you don't ever fall off that throne again. See, there's that transition. I told you there was a Scorpio. Very well could be a Scorpio on the board here. So let's shuffle a little more. But the death, if anybody has been watching Tarot, which I'm sure y'all know, death is transition. It starts anew. You can't start something new with something else lingering in the past. It just doesn't work that way, okay? So let's go ahead and cut it and clarify. We'll pull our oracles and we'll get on the way. It's being a little longer than anticipated. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Top of the energy. Yep, there's that Seven of Pentacles. Look at that. There's the Six of Swords, the bottom of the deck. Ooh, Nine of Swords. Very nice. 8, 9. Look at that. Okay. Lovers is clarified. Bam, the High Priestess. Oh, don't you love it and don't you hate it when you see her all at the same time? Because this is the bitch that knows everything. And it's working in the background and you're not seeing what's going on, okay? I kind of have a feeling, I think I know what this is. I'm just going to kind of, Oh, okay. Oh, all right. I think I seen you, Spirit. I seen you. Oh, look, 3 of Pentacles, 2 to 3. Teamwork here, effort, collaboration, working together. 2 of Cups again, twice. You got the 2 of Cups and the Gemini soulmate, the lovers. Dude, that's beautiful right there. See, I don't, okay. Bam, Sagittarius. Bam, Emperor. There is a lot of fire here. There is a lot of passion. There is a lot of temptation. Oh, that is hilarious. Ooh, and there's a lot of spying going on. There's something spying going on. I know I'm being crazy. I'm sorry, guys. Any which way. So. Y'all seeing what I'm seeing? Okay, if you're not seeing what I'm seeing, let me break this down to you. Okay, so clarifying the top energy of the month here for March and what's going on with this actual situation if it's pertaining to you. Remember, not everything is going to pertain to you. Take what works, leave the rest. Sorry, I should have said that in the beginning. Hit that like button. Anyway, 7 of Pentacles is clarifying that 1 of Swords or Ace of Swords in the reverse. It's the number 1 in this deck. So that miscommunication, that confusion, that brutal communication back and forth is because somebody's focused on their pentacle. They're focused on their work. They're focused on what they're doing here. They're making sure this is still tended, but they're focusing on theirs as well. And that's what has somebody up all night. Somebody's trying to stay strong, but deep down inside, somebody is dying inside here. They're freaking out. They're scared. Okay? Either scared of what's happening because the new is coming and they're nervous happy, or they're nervous scared as in bad nervous because somebody is legitly moving on. The 6 of Swords clarifying the 8 of Swords is somebody is self-victimizing and realizing somebody has already moved on and they're just... How do I put this? It's that person who is stalking the other person on the internet. They are driving by their house. They're trying to find them on social medias. I said that the internet, didn't I? They're doing the most they can to get whatever attention they can out of them, and they've officially moved on. They're kind of done with it, or the energy has already moved on, and that's why this person is all up in their head about it, because this something divine is going on here. Okay, this is straight up like I don't. Straight up true love, twin flame, soulmate connection, divineness going on here because things are going on in the background. You may not understand it right now, Taurus or Crosswatcher, but things are being set up in the place for you to get what you deserve and what you need. Now, if that's you deserve the bad stuff, well, you're going to get bad. If you deserve the good stuff, you're going to get good. That's just how this rolls. Okay, karma doesn't pick and choose what they choose to do to you. You kind of bring certain things about. Now, are those circumstances where you can't foresee it? Yeah, absolutely. We all have that. So, black and white. You know what I'm saying? Torah, the B and the J. BJ. Somebody's gotten a BJ. Any which way. The conflict here is that there's this major connection that's gone on that was maybe in the past coming into play that has really dictated where this situation with maybe a certain few people has gone on. Because Taurus, if they're single, they're dating around. It is what it is. That's the nature of the beast nowadays. You know what I mean? So there's that new hope. There's that new gleam that came in. There's new opportunities. This is Aquarius. This is bringing new light to the situation. There's rejuvenation. There's faith that has occurred from this situation. So I'm saying somebody may have gotten back to work and things are starting to look up. The love life is starting to look up. As here in the past, either A, the relationship is broken up because there was some chaos and confusion and a lot of illusion here, a fantasy relationship. Somebody thought it was more than what it actually was, okay? Or this was a relationship that wound up creeping up on them, okay? This could be it too. The relationship wound up creeping up on one of the individuals while you were dating multiple individuals, because you have a few of them here on the board, and you have finally decided which one you actually want to be with because they actually want to be with you too. Holy crap, you made it work. Yay. Good job, guys. Sorry, it's so much. I'm just trying to get it all done. It's such a long reading right now. The King of Cups clarifying the Nine of Wands. This is somebody who came in that was compassionate, understanding, loving, caring, nurturing, knew what they wanted emotionally, physically. Yeah, my light keeps popping in and out right there. You see that? They're balanced. They're controlled. They have that one last fight in them because this Nine of Cups is somebody who is emotionally satisfied. They are stable. They're about the luxuries in life. You know, they want to make sure they have food to eat and all of the necessities, but they make sure they go in above and beyond to give their partner what they need, and they didn't have that in the past. And that's what happened. There was a major breakup in the past here. Could have been a divorce from somebody. Could have been baby mama, baby daddy drama. You see my animal there licking her butt. I think she just farted and she's like, what did I do? Stooge of a pups. But here's the Scorpio energy again as well, or very well in Aries, okay? But because since that ended, that satisfaction came into play. So when this love offering came in, or this offering came to be, or this collaboration or this union of some sort came into play, there was a lot of effort. There's a lot of work being put into this. It's like both parties are pulling their weight. There's teamwork. There's something here to actually build on, Taurus or Crosswatcher. And I feel that's what caught somebody off guard, and they're no longer a player. Somebody here is shooting people down that never used to shoot people down, and it's like, yo, it's because they're content with what they found. The heartbreak is now done. So other people are now picking up that heartbreak because they thought it was more than what it actually was. With the Three of Swords clarifying the Ten of Swords, that comes to the 13. You know what I mean? Come to that, that's a 4. Normally, 4s is supposed to be about rest, relaxation, or possibly stability as well. And you need to be stable sometimes in being by yourself. Okay? Because whatever happened here is somebody did come in and there was a love offering made, and other people were caught off guard by it because this is what this Taurus or this other energy wanted all along. It's kind of like they were waiting for that other energy to balance out their crap or their bullshit. So now they were able to get that middle path, have that patience they needed. They found that meaning of what they were looking for in another person and what they were truly looking for out of that relationship. It's really a beautiful reading. I can't believe I took so long with this. I didn't even pull the Moonology cards or anything. Look, there's one. Oh, look at that. Look at you showing up on your own. Prosperity lies ahead. Taurus and new moon. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yep. See, told you. And coming together. Taurus, I can't make this up. If it hasn't happened yet, it's in the process of happening. Okay. Tell me in the comments down below. Hit me up for a reading. I appreciate it. I love you guys. Thank you, Taurus. Talk to you soon. Jesse, your Fire Fae. Bye, guys.